Now you're thinking, how do I get started working on things? It just don't know what to do. Well, I'm going to tell you the one place that every single person needs to start at has to do with their self-worth. Behind every issue, illness, and pain that you have in your life is likely linked to self-worth. Let me explain to you what I mean. Okay, here we go. How can you evaluate your self-love or your self-worth? Well, one is you're going to see what is your brain telling you about yourself, your self-talk. How does it sound? Is it, I'm stupid, I can't do things right, I'm unlovable, nothing ever good ever happens to me? Number two, what you're going to do is you're going to see how well you take care of yourself. How much do you invest in yourself? Is everyone else dressed to the nines except for you? Is everyone have their nails done in your household except for you? Is everyone fed except for you? How do you take care of you mentally and physically? Number three, how do you allow people to interact with you? Are you saying lots of yes, I'll do it, to things that you don't really want to? You're allowing people to guilt you into doing things? What are you allowing in your life? Is it love being shown to us or to ourselves when we are saying yes to something that we don't really want to? If we are saying, well, it's because of this that I'm not sleeping, it's because of I had to do this for this person, or I was doing this and that's why I'm anxious, that's why I'm mad. Is that showing love to yourself? If that is what you're allowing to happen. Now, what happens with self-worth is that when we are allowing these kind of things, we begin to think that everyone else is the most important. And by showing everyone else that they are important, that this is the best way to be. What happens though is when we start to realize, or we think we see people not appreciating, okay, or we feel, hey, I'm in need and I could use someone to do this for me, and there's no one to do it, we start getting angry and resentment. And that is because of what we have allowed for people to continue to ask from us or for us to give, when in actuality, it's something we couldn't. Okay? Your self-worth will allow you to look at yourself, look at your circumstances, estimate your capabilities and abilities, and know when to say, yes, I'm the one to do that. And no, I'm sorry, I'm not the one that's going to be able to do that for you. That is what self-worth allows you to do. And it allows you to do it with love, and it allows you to feel after you've done it content. Okay? So love of yourself is the first place every individual needs to start. They need to understand, you need to understand that you need to love yourself. Love everything about you, everything you say, everything you do, how you look, what you don't do, that you're okay. Okay? You have to love and say you deserve every good thing. That it's okay if you get the first helping. It's okay if there are things crazy going on, but yet you are still content. You don't have to put your contentment on hold and go into a deep, deep down mood to match the circumstances that are going on around you. Okay, love of yourself would say, I deserve to be happy all the time and content all the time. And I deserve every good thing that's coming to me, whatever form it comes in. Love, praise, money, the best job, the best house, whatever form it comes to, I deserve to have it. When you do that, there will be no programs in you dodging those things, making them not happen. Okay? Because that's what happens when you don't have self-love. What you start is on a downward spiral of having things that you don't want, doing things that you don't want, having moods that are not keeping you motivated. So where do you start? Self-worth. I deserve this happiness. I deserve this happiness even though what I thought was going to happen is not happening. I still deserve to be content and have inner peace and to have good things happening to me still. When we are in a low vibe state, in a lower vibe state, we don't want the good things because that doesn't match our vibe. It doesn't feel good for someone to say that we look nice. It doesn't feel good to smile. It doesn't feel good to receive something nice. Definitely not any compliments. We like to downplay them. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, this old thing. Or no, I wish I could have done that really well, but I didn't do that very good. Oh, let me show you all the things wrong that are not right in what I just did that you're complimenting me on. That pattern comes from a lack of self-worth. Okay? You gotta love yourself. Yes. The 20 pounds that you don't want, you have to say, that is who I am right now. It doesn't change anything about what I can receive into my life. When you are content, then when your conscious mind says, hey, you know what? I think I'm going to lose 20 pounds. And it's not saying it's going to lose 20 pounds because it doesn't look good in a bikini and so it needs to lose it. Or, I have this special event, and for special events, that's the only time I'm supposed to look good. Or for summer, the brain says all the time, I get to look good. And it'll say, I'll just lose 10 pounds because I want to. I want to lose 20 pounds. I want to. And it'll do it. But if you tell your brain, well, you can only do it for special occasions. You can only do it when you're feeling ugly. You can only do it when you're hating on yourself. Then you know what the brain does? It will keep creating that pattern for you, and you'll spend a lifetime trying to regulate something or have something or do something. So, do you remember that lady? I can't remember her name, but she said, stop the insanity. That's kind of how I feel. Stop the insanity. There's a cycle that's going on, and we can stop the insanity so that instead of this cycle loop of working on the same thing year after year, you're still complaining about the same thing from a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I'm still not sleeping. I'm still working on my weight. That is because you're in that cycle and you don't even know it. You just keep going around. You know, like the mouse, they're in this going around and they don't really make any progress. So to stop the insanity, what do? The first thing you work on is your self-worth.